Bonjour! Bonjour!
No.
Time for bladder check. Check.
So it's a show?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a religion.
My emotions! My emotions!
I'm still French.
Ouais, c'est pas faux.
I'm a woman, Mary. I can be as contrary as I choose.
Non, moi je crois qu'il faut que vous arrêtiez d'essayer de dire des trucs.
Hello, hi, I'm Laura. I'm gonna watch My Hero Academia Season 6, Episode 23. Today I'm gonna watch the 3 last episodes of My Hero Academia. I'm gonna take my entire afternoon for that, to watch these 3 final episodes of the Season 6. That's gonna be great. And then I will watch the Season 7 that you guys, you are finishing to discover right now, for what I understood. Like, really? I cannot wait. I cannot wait to be at the same moment, than you, to really catch up totally on My Hero Academia. That's gonna be cool. But first I have to finish this Season 6. And I'm a little stressed about today, and this session I've been watching, and in particular this episode, because, the last one that I watched last time, if you didn't see my reaction video about it, I'm gonna put the link into the like, also I'm gonna put the link for the playlist that I made for My Hero Academia. It was about Deku turning Dark Deku, facing his friends, being ready to fight with his friends. I'm not okay with it at all. Already last time I cried, so clearly if it's truly gonna happen right there, I'm gonna cry like hell. I don't want that. First, the fact that we have Deku being Dark Deku right now, it's not a surprise. It's not a surprise because it had to happen at some point. I said it in all shows, movies, books, when you have a chosen one character, when you have a character who is really the one who is gonna defeat the big villain at the end, and in particular when it's a teenager growing up with that responsibility on their shoulders, you can be sure that at some point that person is gonna isolate him or herself, themselves from the others, to be sure to not put them at risk, because it could be too dangerous for you to be around me right now. And because of that, that person is gonna become really obsessive or lost, and stuff like that. And because of that, that person is gonna be really their dark version. And right there we have Dark Deku, who isolated himself because he didn't want for his friends to be in danger. Because of that he became obsessive with having Shigaraki, and because of that right now, he went too far with it, he's exhausted, he's not resting anymore, he's not getting the time to his body to heal well. And he became just too focused on having Shigaraki that he forgot about everything else. Like, the persons that he's saving right now are afraid of him. It's not okay, it's not gonna function like that, Deku, it can't. You're supposed to be the hero also to inspire, to have people believing into you, having faith into you, admiring you, and all. You need for them to trust you. And right there, it's not the case. For him to face his friends, I'm not sure that I'm ready for that. I don't want that to happen. Like, really, already seeing Deku turning Dark Deku, when we know his personality, the fact that he's so pure, so nice, and that's how I fall in love with this character so quickly, because of how sweet he can be and all. To have him turning Dark Deku, it's already bad, but for him to fight with his friends, I'm not sure that I can handle that, really. They're really gonna be in a position like, you don't want our help, we're gonna give it to you, whether you want it or not. But I don't want for anyone to get hurt or anything like that during the process. Like, I can already imagine some speeches, Iida, Ochaco, Bakugo, Todoroki, some things which are gonna be said, and I'm not ready for that. I don't want to cry today, please. I don't want that. We'll see. But at the same time, it seems logical, that Deku is taking that path also, because since the beginning, in fact, he's dealing really badly with feeling guilty about not progressing faster. We saw that really he felt responsible of what happened to All Might, and the fact that because of him, All Might was like that, and he should train a lot more and faster. We saw that he was really dealing with a lot of guilt, a lot of responsibility around that. So for him to take that path of feeling so guilty, so badly that he's becoming, you know, Dark Deku, is not that a surprise, in fact, at the end. In fact, at the end, it's not that a surprise, you know. But yes, I'm not sure that I'm ready for all of what is gonna happen right there. I mean, I hope that it's gonna happen, it's gonna take only one episode, but at the same time, it would mean that the 2 next ones, to finish the season 6, I don't know what they're gonna be about. They're gonna be an introduction of the season 7, maybe? Maybe we're gonna see Shigaraki, Orphan 1, Dabi, what they are doing right now, what they are preparing next. What can we see? To prepare the season 7, you know, the fact that I'm not... You know, I didn't read the manga, the books, the fact that I'm really avoiding spoilers like hell, it means also that I have truly no clues about what is gonna happen during the season 7. And so far so good, like, can you imagine that during this entire binge watching, I managed to not have any spoilers, like for example Dabi. It's a miracle that I didn't know before, you know, that I truly learned watching this anime that, in fact, Dabi was Toya from the Todoroki's family. It's a miracle that no one told me that information earlier during my binge watching. So I hope that I'm gonna have other reveals like that during the end of this binge watching, maybe the end of this season, maybe the season 7. I really hope so. That I'm gonna continue to be surprised like that. Okay, I'm gonna stop this intro right now. Let's go for this episode. Remember that if you want, on my Patreon, you can have these reaction videos for My Hero Academia earlier. You can have 4 episodes of advance, meaning 2 weeks of advance, and you have them with the full opacity for sure, and also the full reaction part with the level 3. If you are interested by My Hero Academia, you can have the full opacity, the full reaction part with the level 3, and you're gonna have also 4 episodes of advance. It's really a lot of advantages that I'm giving you on my Patreon to thank you for supporting me right there, because it's the best way to do so. So if you want and if you can come. Let's go with this episode! It's a bit on lame, Deku, you know? Koda. I'm already gonna give everything to convince you to bring you back out. Zero. We're gonna flashbacks like that? I'm not sure I'm prepared for it. No, I'm not, I'm already crying. So, saved them, you helped them, you told them stuff, you taught them stuff. All of you, one by one, all of you. Trust me. I know I was afraid for Gran Torino, I know I was afraid for all of them. They have to choose also, not just 2. Nah, Avery. You're gonna say goodbye to Avery. Oh,
Midoriya, ワン・フォー・オールとかも大事だと思うけど、全然進路が違うけど、お前は
I can believe so because I know that we're gonna finish with Iida, Ochaco, Bakugo and Todoroki. We need them. Oh, Bakugo, I'm not sure. I cannot remember. They are not against you. Oh, shut up.
涙を許さねえか。その責任俺たちにも分けてくれよ。緑谷ちゃん。
そう。
行かせないわ。大切だから。怖い時は震えて、辛い時には涙を流す。私たち。あなたを一人でそっちへは行かせない。
Découvert jusqu'à une friction.
今夜が惚れたお前は痩せたなね。
Your first fight! Take you! They want that. Let them decide that. His friends.
同じ歩調で隣を走り続けようとする者たちだ。
Shut up!
離さない。どこへでも駆けつけ迷子の手を引くのがインゲリウムだ。
You need to be saved right now, and they're saving you.
振りほどかなきゃいけないのに力が入らない。うまく着地できるか。おいおい。お前の姿がダチを助けるために駆け出したんだ。
Yes!
お前なんだろ。
Yes! You did not have your power during that moment.
時のお前が今の俺たちの答えだと思うぜ。
You intervened to save your friend, even if you were less powerful than him.
一緒にいよう。またみんなで授業を受けよう。そうしたいよ。
You can!
けど怖いんだ。上にはたくさんの人がいて人に迷惑かけたくないんだ。しばらくにぶっ刺された時言ったこと覚えてるか。一人で勝とうとしてんじゃねえだ。続きがあるんだ。体が勝手に動いてぶっ刺されて言わなきゃって思ったんだ。
It was an
て
instinct.
めえをずっと見下してた。無個性だった俺よりはるか後ろにいるはずなのに俺よりはるか先にいるような気がして。嫌だった。見たくなかった。認めたくなかった。否定することで優位に立とうとしてたんだ。俺はずっと負けてた。
He's talking to the kid inside of you to
思い通りにいくことなんて一つもない。てめえの強さと自分の弱さを理解していく日々だった。言ってどうにかなるもんじゃねえけど本音だ。いずく 何も間違ってねえよ
Oh, the compliment!
お前が脱げへんねえもんは俺たちが脱ぐ理想を超えるためにお前も遊泳の避難民も町の人も漏れなく助けて勝つんだとっくに僕なんかよりずっと
You're gonna fall into his arms. You're gonna fall.
ついてこれないなんて言ってこれとりあえず第一関門はクリアですわね
Oh. And they are really completing each other, you know, Deku and Bakugo. And I said it when they talked, you know, Deku said that he can't kill Shigaraki at the end, no? I have the impression that Bakugo is gonna be the one to do it. He's there to do what maybe Deku can't do at the end. It's a big one!
システム聞いたらマジ腰抜かすよ止血とガッテンアップするんだって
Ah,
A 組のみんなの思いには応えたい
little by little. No, not now.
戻るのはダメなんだ
Yes, you can.
その少年を遊泳に入れるな
Why not? Ah, okay, because of the rumors. I was like, they don't know about his quirk. You're rejecting him! And you don't even know the truth!
大丈夫飯田君たちが紡いだ爆豪君が紡いだ私たちはもう君を離さない離されないヒーローが辛い時
Iida by convincing you, Bakugo by confronting you, and her by just being sweet. Do I truly need to make a review? I just want to jump on the next episode. This episode lasted for less than 20 minutes, let's be honest. I saw that it was 21, but clearly if you're taking out the music scene, the opening scene, which was just in fact the end of the previous episode, in fact it was less than 20 minutes. I'm totally okay. I'm totally okay. They all intervened. One by one, they all intervened to talk to him, to talk about what Deku told them, pushed them to be, inspired them. With flashbacks, we had flashbacks, like it was not even enough them talking about it while they were fighting him, but nicely to not hurt him. It was already not enough. No, we had to have flashbacks during that. That's it, we had all of class A right there. Maybe not. Like we had a lot of them, but maybe not. Like I'm trying to count them, you know, who we didn't have. Momo, we had her. Mineta, we had him. I have the impression that we're missing a few, really a few. Like for example, Invisible Girl, I don't remember her name, we don't have her. Fake French guy also, we don't have him. Because they were with Kirishima, and Kirishima intervened really at the very end, so that's why we didn't have these two. And maybe other ones, but I can't remember which ones right now. No matter what, we had a lot of them. And really the ones, like, all of them helped a little because it was little message by little message that it helps, but really the ones who became to change the situation, it's Iida by trying to convince him, then Bakugo by confronting him, and right there we're gonna finish with Ochaco, and Ochaco, you know, like, really, if you're watching what happened, it was really Iida using everyone's quirks, you know, they managed to launch Iida to catch up on Midoriya, to take his hand, and really telling him, I'm not gonna let you, and you know, trying to convince him like that. It was really the reason, the mind trying to convince him of something. Then you have Bakugo. Bakugo facing Deku, confronting him directly, talking about their past, why, giving him finally the reason why he bullied Deku during all of this time. I don't want to talk about the reasons really, because for me there are a mix of a lot of different things. Right there, I think that he gave what, according to him, right now, is the main one, but I'm not sure that it was really the main one at the end of everything. I'm not sure that just that it's explaining everything. No, like multiple reasons are behind the fact that he was bullying Deku. And I don't want to spend too much time, you know, thinking about how in fact it was because he felt like Deku was ahead of him since the beginning, so that's why he bullied him, so he wanted to feel superior, but in fact inside he was feeling weaker. Like, poor Bakugo. Like, I don't want to spend too much time on that because clearly there is no reason enough to justify bullying someone. Bullying, harassing someone, never. Physically, mentally, never. Clearly, it's not just one reason which can explain all of that. And, you know, I don't want to change the position of who was the victim, who is responsible of what and all. I don't want to go on that path with Bakugo's character and with what he said and all. Because it wouldn't be the good one, but at the same time, if you're really pushing his reason and applying it to people around you and all, it's not good, so that's why I don't want to spend too much time on it. No matter what, I'm glad that just right there he faced him and he apologized. And the fact that during all of that we saw them facing each other at the different ages, in fact when they were young kids, when they were at that first school, when they were at UA, where they are right now, like really, it's almost like Bakugo saying that he's sorry for how he was during all of these periods of their lives, of their relationship, and addressing, you know, his apologies to all of these Dekus, different Dekus, and yes, that was so great, I loved it so much. But see, convincing with mind, with using, you know, quirks and all of that, confronting, talking about the past, talking about their relationship, going deep with the emotions, and Ochaco at the end, you know, by taking his hand like that so sweetly, I'm like, okay, she's gonna do it. How? She's gonna convince him with her art, with you know, just being nice and sweet. What is gonna be her form, you know, her way to try to reach him, to convince him. And right there, the fact that they managed to have Deku with them to go to UA, that's great. For sure, he still doesn't want to be with them. The fact that everyone doesn't want for Deku to enter because it would put them at risk, they are conscious of that because they heard rumors, they don't even know the truth, they just heard rumors, and for them it's enough to reject Deku. Like, he's already feeling rejected, you know, and rejecting himself, pushing himself away from the others and all, and right there, you're showing him that he's really rejected. It's awful, it's truly awful. But what can you say to these people who are just afraid, who doesn't know the truth, who... What can you tell them to convince them? Right there, you know, it's an instinct of protection that they're using to push him away, and clearly it's not okay because just he's a human being, he deserves to be safe, him also. But you know, it's really hard to talk to someone who is afraid. To talk to someone who is mad, to talk to someone who is sad, who is desperate. You can find stuff really to reason with them, you know, to use their minds, their reasonable mind and all of that. But someone who is afraid, it's really more difficult. I don't know. I don't know, but I want to know that, I want to discover that, so I'm gonna watch the next episode right now. It's gonna be in another video for you, for me in just some minutes. If you want already The next reaction video, you have it already on my Patreon. You have 4 episodes of advance on my Patreon. So it's all for you for this video, and it's all for me for now. So bye for now. Bye.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me you built a time machine?
Hey.